What is up, y'all? This is part 2 to the video. Do not come for me about me wearing the same fit, because yeah, I'm wearing the same fit because this is the same day, same. Shit, why I left? Oh, yo, y'all, we're back. Part 2 of the video. Now, in part 1, you guys see me open up the headlights. I tell you how hard to take off. I show you guys how to use the heat gun, take it open to open it up as well. So if you did miss part 1, make sure you go check out part 1 as well, just so you know exactly how this process all works, so you don't like get confused. But now here for part 2, we are going to get started with the actual painting process of the housing, because don't get me wrong, I love the clear housing, but right now I have the mesh grill on my G, which and my car is all black. I have like a lot of like carbon fiber details and stuff. And for like the things that are coming soon as well, like regarding like a little seat front bumper, car. Speak too much. All right, but regarding the extra parts that are coming soon as well, I want to get things prepped so it actually flows together. I originally thought about hydro dipping this carbon fiber and do a carbon fiber housing, because I've seen people do that as well, and it's pretty cool, honestly. But we're not going to do that. We're going to actually just black out the housing. I'm actually going to get rid of this. I'm going to do a amber delete on this, because I really don't like that. Same thing with this amber light right here. We're actually going to delete this. But we're not going to cut it or anything off. We're actually just going to paint over it, and we're actually going to not use the bulb in it because I do not want it. You guys are going to see how this turns out soon. And everything else is going to get painted black. For this right here, I'm going to let you guys know, I would not recommend painting this bottom area right here unless maybe you prep it, like sand it, prime it, and do the whole like 9 yards with it. Everything else you could kind of just like alcohol wipe down and paint. But I made a mistake and I actually painted this right here, and I found out later that after painting it that it does strip. So it does kind of suck, honestly, and I didn't have nothing to take the paint off after that, so we're kind of screwed. We're gonna have to paint this one as well. Hopefully I can like figure a way to make sure it doesn't like, you know, mess up again, but everything else came out pretty good. I'll probably put a picture of like the final product on the screen just so you guys like see what happens after you paint everything. But what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna take this off. 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna take off the oh my god, what is this? The high beam, the projector, the projector shroud. We're gonna take that off. We're actually gonna paint that black as well, and it's gonna be pretty fun, y'all. So I'm gonna show you guys how to get everything out, how to actually paint it, how I prep it. I will say right now, I did not use a primer and I did not use sandpaper. Now, some people do sand it before they prime it, so sand it and prime it before they paint it and everything, which is pretty cool. But what I found is that after some research online, that with headlights, you don't need to do all that process actually. Mainly probably because they are kept inside a housing. But one thing I will say, they do get hot though. So you gotta keep that in mind. If you want to use a paint that's good up to high heat. The paint I have is good up to 200 degrees, so, you know, at some point I'm going to give you guys a review of, like, what's going on with that paint. I'm going to actually show you guys, like, hey, did it last me a long time or not? But right now, let's just get started for now, and let's see, hopefully it lasts. Like I said, if I was you, I wouldn't paint this. I would leave this chrome, but let's get started, y'all. All right, y'all, so when it comes to actually taking out the headlight shroud, it's actually a little bit harder because it's literally only 2 screws that hold this piece in itself, but because the way they did it, you have to take out the whole thing, then unscrew it, then put it back. So your headlight is going to be uneven. That's just how it is. You're going to have to retighten it. You're going to have to adjust it when you put it back in the car. But to get it out, it's pretty simple. One bolt right here. This is one adjuster bolt, and one adjustable right here. Like I said, this is the one that's connected to the motor. And before I screw it out, let me make sure the screws in there still. Yeah, screws. Yeah, all right, so yeah, we're gonna take this one out. Honestly, I don't feel like using the socket wrench. There we go. All right. So like I said, you sadly do gotta take this out to get the shroud off. But when you do take it out, it's actually pretty easy to get the shroud off. It's not a hard job because the hole right here that connects to the screwdriver, to the screw, you gotta unscrew. This could stay still. Is it? Oh my god, they tighten it too tight. No way. Alright, and something I'm going to do to not damage this lens is actually, oh boy, is actually cover it up with a rag. You know, some people say you can't touch this. If you touch it, you can't get it undirty. You actually can. The trick to doing this is using a microfiber and using any lens cleaner, any glasses cleaner, anything like that. You spray it on the glass, on the rag itself, and then just wipe in circle motion. It comes right out. Trust me. All right, so now everything is out. To prep this stuff for paint, I'm just going to wipe everything down with alcohol. Right here, I have a 91%. I'm not supposed to use 99. It has to be 99. I'm just gonna use this 91% because I did it one time already. It came out pretty good. I'm going to use it again, and this is what I have in my house. Just gonna wipe everything down with alcohol. Just go straight through everything. Make sure you get all of the surfaces because you don't want the paint to stick on not only just this right here, but on everything here that you see. And rub it down with alcohol. And then after rubbing down with alcohol, I'm going to just start lay down my first light coat. Go light with the first coat. After you get everything covered, then you can do a second coat. Third coat, whatever. Yeah, it don't matter, man. You know what I'm saying? However you want to do it, you guys get it down. I'm show you guys how I do it in just a second. Stay tuned. Oh yeah, so we're gonna get ready to start painting. But before you do start painting, I want to say a couple of things. One, make sure you do have gloves on to keep your hands protected. You don't want to get paint on your hands, honestly, just because of the fact that paint is a chemical. You don't want to get stuff stuck on you. Two, make sure you're in a well ventilated area as well. You don't want to be somewhere where you're literally just stuck breathing everything in. Three, make sure you have proper you know, like a face mask or something just to make sure you guys are safe. Please be safe when painting because you don't want to get toxins and breathe stuff in. Don't want nobody passing out while they're trying to paint some car parts. So, like I said, I'm gonna start with a light coat on this stuff right here, just to get everything started, get everything a little laid out, a little foundation.
Had to cut off my main bitch, but trust she still my wife. Still pull up with that pipe. Still creeping through the night. Still fuck that bitch, I might. Still swipe that star, swipe.
Yeah, feel like me, cause I been booted up a million nights. Yeah, I just went in by that shit, I got it.
Yo, what is up, y'all? We're back. Everything is done and painted now. I'm getting right now. I'm just getting ready to just install like the LEDs and everything. Cause right here we have a DRL strip right here. Then we have our halo as well in this box, which I did not use a regular circle halo. I decided to go a little different and use. Oh, that dog is barking, y'all. He's loud. Anyways, I decided to use a hex halo. This is a little something different. Now looking at it, it kind of reminds me of the little BMW stuff. Well, that wasn't the plan. But anyways, this is what we're going to use instead of the circle. So, right now I'm going to show you guys what it looks like after it's done painted. I let it sit for about a day. I did not use a clear coat, actually. I decided not to use a clear coat this time. I wanted to see something. I've seen a lot of people, it's a little bit of a debate in my opinion to use a clear coat or to not use a clear coat. I decided not to because like I said, I got a paint that's going to be resistant to heat. So I should be good in that part. But let's get everything installed. Alright, yo, so this is what it looks like after it's done. This is about, I would say, 2 to 3 coats of paint. So it looks pretty good in my opinion. I didn't even use a primer. Actually, I just, like I said, just wiped on everything with alcohol. Did one light coat and then went around it again. The only difference is with this part right here, because this is a paint to paint, you cannot just spray this one, so I had to put a primer on it first. It looks rough, y'all, I know, but you know, you won't be seeing it that close up. But I used a primer on this first, then I was able to paint it and actually get the paint to stick on it, because at first the paint would not stick for nothing. That's why it looks a little rough as well, but it worked out pretty good. This one is different. This is just a full plastic piece, so obviously the paint looks pretty good in there. So, as y'all know, this is a budget headlight build. So, a lot of these parts, I'm going to leave the links down below to where I got it from. They're actually pretty cheap. Is it good to go cheap with this stuff? I don't think so. Honestly, I think you should probably spend a little extra bread and get some quality parts. But this is what I got for now. We're going to see how it goes. I'm also going to be doing another build for the headlights. And then the second build is going to be something that's a little bit more expensive, and we'll see like the difference between different parts, manufacturers, all that stuff. All right, y'all, so I got the halo installed. What I did was I just used some fishing wire. I don't know if you can see it, but I use fishing wire in the corner like here, here, and here. You probably do see a lot with light off. Kind of don't notice it, but you won't really see it far away. I mean, you don't see it. But I got that tied up and I had the wires running right through it. So I'm gonna put this right to the side for now. And now we're gonna work on the actual DRL strip itself. So this is gonna run something like here, here, and all the way. You know, you get the point. Or something like that. Now some kits do come with adhesives on the strip itself, which is honestly probably the beneficial thing you want. That's probably like the ideal way to go about this. Unfortunately, this one did not. Oh man, I wish this would stay still. It will not stay still. So we're gonna try to see if we can fit this inside the actual glass casing. And as long as it fits, we're gonna put it in. This needs to be like right there on the glass. If this can stay on the glass. Actually, maybe I screw it in. It probably will stay there. Huh. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Now, ta-da! We done. Just gotta seal it back up. Alright, y'all. So I'm gonna seal this back up right now. And after I seal it back up, I'm gonna show you guys how to do the wiring for it and exactly what wires to tap into and whatnot, so you can actually make sure this whole thing is fully functioning, and that way it's all set and go, plug and play. You don't gotta do nothing else from in the car. I'm not gonna connect to my battery or fuse box. I know some people do the battery fuse box option. I will not be doing that, so I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. Right now I'm just gonna heat it up, reseal it. You guys seen that process already, so I'm not gonna show you guys that process again, bore you. But same thing, heat gun all around, hold it down. I got a couple clamps I'm gonna use this to make sure everything stays down as well. But other than that, simple as that. Easy as pie, y'all. Come on. Alright, y'all, so I did get ahead of myself actually and wire everything up. I basically just, you know, use all these little red clips to clip in everything. Hopefully I did everything right. I'm actually going to test all of that right now. I'm pretty confident I did everything right though. So I'm going to use my power supply, connect this up. The ground. So I used two separate grounds actually. The first headlights I did was one ground. This one I used two just because, I mean, it's supposed to be two actually. So I just, you know, went back to how it's supposed to be. So wire back three. I actually do gotta be careful because I do not need these wires to touch. This is that. Looks a little weird on camera. I think it's because this is on the whole time. But this is the turn signal. It does look a little weird actually. This one looks a lot weirder than that one. That one look better. But who knows? Let's turn this off. Actually, let's unplug that one. Let's see if I can plug the power one in. And that's the daytime running lights right there, yo. Looks pretty good in my opinion. I wish these are the same two, like, brightness, I guess to say. They're not. I gotta clean this because this is really dirty. But there we go, yo. Oh, that is how you know, open the headlights, work on them, wire them up, paint it, get everything, you know, seal it. That's how you get the whole thing running. I'm going to be installing these most likely tomorrow, so I'm going to show you guys install in a little bit. See you guys tomorrow. Y'all, it is the next day and we're outside. And obviously we're outside for a good reason. I'm sorry if it's loud. I can't help it, you know. I can't control the cars outside. But we're here because we're going to install the headlights, which I have actually already done. So I'm about to show you guys what they look like on the car right now. They honestly look a whole lot better with the car being all black in the front with the black grille. I actually was going to delete my black grille, but I don't know. I might paint the OEM grille now. I'm thinking about it and do like leave the chrome Infinity logo. But let me show y'all the headlights I just installed. They're tough, yo. They're tough, y'all. They're tough. I gotta roll some B-roll of this, yo, because this shit is crazy cool, yo. And I'm not gonna lie, there are some imperfections in there. I'm gonna show you guys the up-close details as well, so y'all see the imperfections. If y'all see it, y'all see it. If y'all don't, hey, I did a good job. But we now have the OEM ones out, and you know, they're gonna go to work, y'all. I'm gonna put them to use. I got an idea for the next headlight build I'm gonna do. Just a little something different after these. But for now, let's roll the B-roll. End of the video. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, y'all. See y'all in the next one. Peace.
Devil that give you money to fuck you over. I'm the kind of devil that slime you out, then slime you over. I'm the real devil, that's a real demon, that's a real devil.